Alright friends, looks like it's trailer time. So the official Dynasty gameplay trailer is now out. So I figured we'd watch it. I would give some of my thoughts. I'd stop if anything cool I see. So let's just go ahead and jump in. But first, I keep forgetting to do this. Gotta wear my crown. Gotta wear my crown, y'all. Gotta wear my crown. We got monarchy stuff. There we go. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm on the Sims YouTube page right now. So clicking.
Dynasties are here. This is about legacy, your family identity, your ideals, your...
Alright, so just off the bat, looks like these are some of the updates to the family tree. I guess you get this little symbol if you're part of a dynasty. I guess it's also showing like what the connection is, whether it's through marriage, for example. I'm assuming that's what these two rings are. Yeah, I'm assuming these are part of the dynasty. I'm guessing this is the head of the dynasty. And yeah, cool. We did know some family tree stuff was coming, so it looks like this is a little sneak peek of what changes are coming.
Carried on long after you kick the bucket. A dynasty might be a whole family of nobles, or mysterious icons, or wealthy entrepreneurs.
So I'm guessing it doesn't need to be family, because what did they go back and say?
Or wealthy entrepreneurs.
Wealthy entrepreneurs. So I'm guessing you could start like a dynasty of, whoever, basically. So that's interesting. Get another glimpse of the family tree. Yeah, it looks like these are all where the connection is through marriage. I'm guessing these are just yeah. So I guess that's the major change. I guess this family isn't in a dynasty. They don't have like the other weird symbols going on, but at least we got the marriage. So cool.
Let's back up a bit and talk about how you can start a dynasty.
Okay, so this is the created dynasty. It basically looks just like the social clubs from Get Together. So, okay. So yeah, it looks like you can add members. You have the dynasty head, which I guess matches up with that symbol we saw in the family tree over here. So yeah, that's the head of the dynasty. Okay, cool.
Of a dynasty, you get to make all the big decisions. Choosing the family crest.
So you choose shield and crest, okay. Add skills, ideals.
Inviting your favorite family members from other households to join.
They say family members from other households?
Favorite family members from other households to join.
From other households. Okay, so it's not just your family, which I think we kind of, when they said like the entrepreneur thing, I guess that makes sense. You're basically just creating another social club is kind of what it looks like.
Join. There are two measures of a successful dynasty.
But it looks like it's a social club from Get Together mixed with, I guess, the fame stuff from Get Famous. And this looks kind of like that luck slider from Enchanted by Nature. So we're just meshing everything together into one system? Okay.
Dynasty. Unity, meaning how well dynasty members get along. And prestige, which is earned by living by your values.
Yeah, that's basically fame and I guess the balance system. I think I said luck. I think it's the balance system.
Against them.
Okay.
Naming your heir ensures your dynasty will carry on. Though your cool auntie is probably too busy to accept. Maybe choose somebody who actually wants the position.
Okay, so you can designate the heir. I wonder what happens if you don't designate when you die. Does the dynasty just fall apart, or is there like a power struggle thing?
There you go. Individual actions may only have a small impact on prestige, but every little bit helps. And prestige equals perks. Like getting a tutor or faster promotions at work.
Yeah, these are the same kind of perks you get with the clubs. So, okay, it's just basically just the club system.
Or even making alliances easier, since prestige receives a boost from forging connections with other dynasties too.
I'm curious what that means, like forging connections with other dynasties, because they don't really...
Even when
I'm not sure what that consists of.
Against a rival dynasty, there's an opportunity to come out ahead. Ooh, nice one.
So what does it do though?
There's also a risk to your personal rank if you hurt prestige.
Okay.
And if it drops low enough, someone could challenge you for leadership.
Oh, okay.
But hey, if you're not happy being part of a certain dynasty, you can go start a new one.
So you can leave your dynasty social club and join another one. Okay.
Family members who will help you gain prestige instead of lose it. Uh-oh. That secret affair better not come to light. It's important to ensure no one discovers your dirty laundry. Because with devious conspirators about, every one of your family's indiscretion
Research another's family tree.
Scandal. Wait.
So yeah, get more. I guess this is going back to the head of dynasty. So yeah, these is the shield and the emblem for your family. So this shows that you're in a dynasty. Okay. But you have, I'm not sure what this one means when this is the head of the dynasty. I'm not sure what this other flourish, unless they're the noble. I guess maybe they're the monarch. Maybe.
to break.
Oh, an illegitimate daughter. Scandal. They really want us to use this notebook. Let me guys know in the comments. Do any of you guys actually use this notebook? I think I've barely ever touched it. But looks like this is probably going to be a major thing in this pack. So, okay.
Take advantage of the situation by leveraging your new knowledge. Use it to form a trusted bond as a close, loyal confidant. Or extort them for power or simoleons.
So close, loyal, confident. Wonder if that's a separate thing. If that's a separate like little tag for like the relationship indicator. I don't know. Just speculation.
Prestige quite a bit. You can try and do damage control by declaring the troublesome dynasty member the outcast. But the effects of a scandal may last a while.
So declare that.
Maybe.
So this is how you declare the outcast. Doesn't really say what that does though, because I know that they're adding like. For the base game families, I think they posted a video on this the other day. They're updating the family tree for like the land grabs to add Johnny's ass back into it. I'm assuming this means they're gonna set him up as an outcast, but I'm curious to know what that entails in the game.
It would have been better to stay in your original dynasty, but the choice is yours. Just sim it and see.
Okay. So you can challenge duels to take over as the head. Okay.
Want the crown? Ooh, shiny.
Cool. Yeah, so available February 12th, but if you get it by March 15th, you get these pre-order items. You also get the 2 kits, which they're still not talking about here. There's 2 kits that are coming out the same day that you get if you order like the Grand Bundle, World Bundle, whatever they're calling it. They still don't mention those at all, but interesting. So, okay. I think it gave a lot of good information. So, for example, we got some glimpses as to what the family tree updates are going to look like. So we see they mark it off as like marriage. I'm wondering like other relationship types, how they'll be reflected. Like if you're not married but you still have a kid, is that just gonna, there's not gonna have a symbol there. We also saw a few other, where's the other one, the other picture of the family tree. All right, so here's another one. So these are the, I guess, the emblems that go with your dynasty. This little symbol right here, the little shield, represents the head of the dynasty. They didn't clarify what this is, like this little like ornate stuff. I'm assuming this is like the monarch, but the monarchy isn't declared through this, it's declared through the active career. So I'm guessing this person is the active career, they're the current noble, they're the current monarch, or at least some level of nobility, but they're in the dynasty. So their head, you don't have to be the head of the dynasty, I guess, to be a monarch. So okay. Anything else? So we got the notebook. Apparently they're trying to make the notebook a thing. It might already be a thing for most people. It's not a thing for me, but apparently you're gonna have some information there about like the scandals and everything. Anything else worth calling out? So we had this, like, they give a hint of like
as a close, loyal confidant.
As a close, loyal confidant. So I'm curious what that will, if there's some sort of way to like denote that in the game, or what that's going to look like. Yeah, we have all the challenging. We have to declare an outcast, but not really sure what that does yet. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You can challenge someone to take over a dynasty. You can have someone challenge you. Dynasties are pretty much just like social clubs from the social clubs from Get Together. Pretty much the screen is like almost identical. Has skill requirements, has ideals, and I guess if you live up to those, you get fame, you get prestige and unity. So this prestige thing seems like it's pretty much like the fame mechanic from Get Famous. And then this, the unity, kind of reminds me of like the balanced mechanic from Enchanted by Nature. So like I said, they're kind of just all meshing everything together, it seems. But it's, you know, it could be interesting. I'll be curious to know how like this works like with fame. So it's like you're building prestige, but you're also building fame if there's any conflicts there, because you also get the fame perks. Yeah, more to come. I didn't see a blog post about this, but I think they have a little more information in the description here. So do it all for the plot, build a powerful dynasty, and take advantage of perks and a powerhouse family everyone wants to keep up with. Any sim, young adults or over, can start their own dynasty, complete with a custom name and crest. A dynasty dominates through devotion to shared values, which are set when the dynasty head chooses up to 3 skills and 3 ideals. When members show that they align these values, like by joining relevant careers, working on the right skills, or performing related interactions, the dynasty's prestige goes up. The higher the prestige level, the more the dynasty can take advantage of perks like private tutors or nepotism. Okay. I guess you can just get promoted quicker, I guess, even if you don't have the right skills for it. When a sim in a dynasty does things that conflict with the dynasty values, prestige can go down. Prestige can also take a hit when a member is at the center of a scandal, and such as their steamy tryst with a member of a rival dynasty being exposed, or having a secret child. Besides the values, the head can choose their heir and declare outcast. An outcast might seek redemption, or they might rebel. An heir might be overwhelmed by pressure, or they might rise to the occasion. This makes me think that we're gonna have like a overwhelmed death or something, but maybe not. Or at least a very bad negative mood. Relationships can get complicated, and how it all plays out is up to you. Maintain maintain unity to increase the number of positive events the Dynasty sees, or see what drama unfolds when it gets low. Cool. So yeah, it's like I said, the Dynasty system kind of seems like a mix of the clubs from Get Together, the balance from Enchanted by Nature, and the fame from Get Famous. I'll be curious to see, like, of those three together and like one mechanic does sound like it could be really interesting. I'll be curious to see how this all plays out in addition to the other mechanics, because you have all this stuff, but if you have all the packs, you'll still have social clubs, you'll still have fame, you'll still have balance. Like, what happens if you have high unity but like bad luck? Do those like conflict with each other? That's the kind of stuff we don't have. Like I said, I don't think there's a blog post. I'm gonna double check though. Yeah, I don't see any. There's no new blog posts. I think their Twitter said they're doing like a Discord Q&A. I probably won't do a video on that unless there's like something major comes out, but if there's any new pertinent information, I'll probably post in the comments below. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So now that we've gotten a taste of how Dynasty works, we've gotten a taste of how the ability system works, we've seen the world, what do you guys think? I think we have 2 weeks until this pack comes out. I am cautiously optimistic. I think it has a lot of cool stuff. The world really does look pretty. The whole like Dynasty mechanic sounds like really cool. Sounds like you have like a lot of intrigue or really interesting gameplay there. I'm just, with the nature of with everything else related to The Sims, I'm curious to see how it all works, especially in light of some of the other mechanics that kind of seem like they would run parallel, but they are kind of very similar to this. So yeah, but yeah, friends, so if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I am trying to do more like updates for like Sims news and stuff, but I also do Let's Plays, I do speed builds, I also play a little bit of Animal Crossing, and yeah, all sorts of stuff here. So hit the subscribe button and hang out for a bit. And yeah, with that, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time, friends. Bye, everybody.